At the Coney Island Boardwalk, Kenny Albert with the current WBA middleweight champion Daniel Jacobs, Eric Raskin, and Dave Briggs. Our Corona tail of the tape lightweight bout scheduled for 6 rounds. Abraham Nova, only his second professional fight, 22 years of age, and the 29-year-old Wilfredo Garriga fighting in the United States for the first time. No standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. The referee or doctor can stop the fight. Fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round, and the fight becomes official at the start of round 4. To the ring announcer, Ray Flores.
Here at the Ford Amphitheater in Coney Island, New York, Premier Boxing Champions now features 6 rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the pink with the purple trim. His professional record: 3 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 2 wins coming by way of knockouts. Fighting out of San Juan, Puerto Rico, please welcome Wilfredo Garriga. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the blue, white, and red. As a professional, he is undefeated, 1 win, that only victory coming by way of knockouts. From Braintree, Massachusetts, please welcome Abraham Supernova.
Hi. Boxer.
It's all good.
All right, gentlemen, you both know the rules. I want to remind you to keep it clean, protect yourselves at all times, and obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of us.
The referee, Eric Daly. A look at Wilfredo Garriga, fighting in the U.S. for the first time, while 6 of his prior professional bouts took place back home in Puerto Rico, following 150 amateur bouts. And Abraham Supernova, who grew up in Albany, New York, now fighting out of Braintree, Massachusetts. It's only the 2nd round, Daniel, of Nova's professional career. In his first bout back in April, he knocked out his opponent, Wayusi Johnson, in the 1st round.
And now he's fighting in front of a household full of Brooklyn fans here live on NBCSN. It's an incredible thing, for the opportunity for this young man, and he should be very proud.
And for Garriga, what adjustments must he make fighting in the U.S. for the first time against Nova, who grew up in New York State?
Well, I mean, he's just got to get acclimated to the pressure, acclimated to his opponent, and just do what he knows how to do best. Just go inside that ring and perform. He said he had a good training camp and wants to be able to go out here and get the victory, so just needs to focus.
Nova in the blue trunks with a 3-inch height advantage. He's 7 years younger than Garriga. What have you noticed early over the first minute?
It's a chess match. Both boxers are trying to figure out what one does best over the other. And at this point, it's just trying to feel each other out. So it's probably going to take a couple rounds for them to warm up and see what works best for them.
Left jab by Nova. Garriga made his pro debut in September of 2012, started boxing at the age of 9. He does have some family on Long Island, and they are here tonight.
Good body work from Nova. I like that straight right hand he got.
Another right to the body from Nova. Left jab by Nova with 1 minute remaining in round 1, scheduled for 6.
Garriga seems to be a bit tentative. He still needs to pop his jab a little bit more, even though he's trying to figure out his opponent. He still needs to let his punches go and fly a little bit more, especially if he wants to win this round. Can't let too much time go by without throwing punches. Still have to impress the judges.
Big flurry to the body from Nova. And now the referee, Eric Daly, will step in between. With a half minute remaining in round 1. Scheduled for 6 from Coney Island. Oh, big left by Nova.
Good exchange from both fighters.
Work out of there. Work out of there. Let him go. Let him go. Work out of there. Work out of there.
Final seconds.
Segundo. 5 seconds, bro. Time! Good work.
So, you know, what he's trying to do, he's trying to counter you, all right? Big left. So what we'll work on him is a double attack. All right, throw something away, let him counter, and you come at him, all right? You have to stay tight. All right? You good? Just be cautious, all right? Hands up high. There's still a point here and there. You don't have to be big.
Grill menu.
As we see here, Nova landing that beautiful right hand. Been tentative and trying to stay on the outside, but it landed effectively. And hopefully both these guys in the next round can pick up the punch count. But this was the first fill-out round, and they should pick it up in the second round.
Nova trained by Hector.
Let's go, let's go, coach, let's go.
Albert Torres in his corner as well. As we begin round 2, Abraham Nova won the 2014 USA Nationals. He was ranked #1 in the U.S. at 141 pounds. Went to the 2015 Olympic qualifiers. A 5-time New York Golden Gloves champion. He was born in Puerto Rico to Dominican parents, and then it was on to New York State. He lived in Hartsdale in Westchester County, and then up to the state capital of Albany. Nova began boxing at the Albany Boxing Club at the age of 12. Look at Eric Raskin's scorecard, and he gave round 1 to Abraham Nova.
Yeah, I can agree with that, Kenny. I think he did just enough, especially with those nice body shots and straight right hands he landed to win the round.
What adjustments do you feel Garriga must make, if any?
Like I said before, Kenny, he needs to pick up this punch count. He's waiting entirely too much as if he wants to counterpunch, but even counterpunches jab and use certain other shots to set up counterpunch shots.
Abraham Nova in the blue trunks, Wilfredo Garriga in the pink trunks with purple trim. Round 2 scheduled for 6 in the lightweight division.
Here, Nova trying to set up that straight right from that bounce. That bounce is critical too. If you can master that bounce and learn how to punch off it and be effective, it can really, as we've seen in the Earl Spence fight, it can really be effective.
Earl Spence defeating Leonard Fundu with a 6th round knockout earlier tonight on NBC here in Brooklyn. Spence remaining unbeaten at 21-0, 18 via knockout. Now to the final minute, round 2. Nova and Garriga. Nova again the aggressor.
Work out of there, work out of there, work out of
He's
there,
taking a
boys.
lot more chances now, Nova. I like the distance that he has with the jab, especially with the bounce that he got going. And he's definitely picking up his punch count. I like what I'm seeing.
Upright combination by Garriga. After 20 seconds,
Over there. Over there. 4, 5,
That's you, Kenny.
6, 7, 8. Step that way. Step that
I don't
way.
know if he has
Come
it
in.
under him.
You good?
His legs seem to be a bit wobbly, Kenny.
Box.
Garriga stunning Nova late in round 2. And that will do it.
Saved by the bell. Wow.
So late in the 2nd round here in Brooklyn, Wilfredo Garriga with a big left, knocking down Abraham Nova.
You good? Yeah. So now what you do is just, he's going to come out fast, so all you got to do is just stay tight. Stay tight, use your jab, just get your points.
He still looked a bit shaky. When he woke and when he got back up from that shot, his eyes seemed to be in the back of his head. So hopefully he can get his composure back in this round and stay away from those counter shots.
They begin round 3, scheduled for 6 in Brooklyn. 22-year-old Abraham Nova, 29-year-old Wilfredo Garriga. Garriga with the knockdown of Nova late in round 2. Eric Raskin, how do you see it?
Well, I now have Garriga ahead, 19-18. You have to score that second round 10-8 in his favor because of the knockdown. This guy is a pure counterpuncher, and he gave away the first round by not letting his hands go enough, counterpunching too much. He was giving away the second round, and then the counterpunching paid off with one shot.
Watch your head, watch your head.
And you know, Kenny, it seems to be his confidence is going up after that knockdown. He's thrown a lot more punches, and I was criticizing him saying that he was being a little bit too patient, but I guess patience is a virtue in this situation.
Fighting in the U.S. for the first time. And he's stunned Abraham Nova late in that second round. Holyfield Nova has bounced back over the first minute of round 3. Very well.
He's throwing nice overhand rights, nice body shots. He's picking up the punch count like I asked for before.
Look at the punches through round 3.
You know, it's not uncommon, Kenny, for fighters to take a while to get warmed up, to take a while to get adjusted. It might take 1 or 2 rounds, but you can see that he's letting his hands fly. He seems to be a lot comfortable when he was before.
Let him go, let him go, let him go. Work the get out. Punch out of there, punch out of there. Let him go.
Locked up with one another.
Stop holding, stop holding. Work out of there, guys.
Holding, says the referee, Eric Daly.
Watch your head.
Big right by Garriga. Round 3.
The sure is an entertaining round so far, Kenny. Both guys are landing exploding shots on the inside.
Shots by Nova. Garriga up against the ropes. Final half minute. Round 3 scheduled for 6. Nova went down late in round 2.
Over there, over there. 4, 5, 6, 7,
That's boxing
8.
for you, Kenny.
Step that way. Mira. Step that way. Step that way. Come to me. You good? Box. Time.
So Nova knocked down late in round 2. He returns the favor late in the 3rd.
Unbelievable action. So as we see here, Nova setting up his nice counter body shots. And Garriga's countering back as well. Great action, but then a nice uppercut, right uppercut from Garriga. And then Nova answers with a nice combination of himself and knocks him down as well. So this is an action-packed fight. Both guys are coming in there and giving it their all, and we see double knockdown. Great fight so far, Kenny.
¿Ah? ¿Cómo es? Dejaste un poco ahí. Sí, pero no te dejes dar abajo, te estás dejando dar abajo. Vamos. Está bien. Vamos.
First,
Vamos.
Garriga knocking down
Vamos,
Nova
vamos,
late in
vamos.
round 2, and then
No, hey.
Garriga hitting the canvas late in round 3.
Wipe that corner up. Time.
Punches thrown
Over there.
through the 3rd round.
Stay there.
Nova connecting on 26%.
Yeah.
Garrido on 34%.
Wipe this up. Thank you.
Ronaldo Galarzo, along with Pedro Rodriguez, in the corner of Wilfredo Garriga.
You good?
He seemed to be fine. I don't know why they're checking him out. I mean, he had a knockout of his own.
Time
but
in. Box.
should just let the fighters fight.
Checked out by the doctors. Round 4, scheduled for 6 in Brooklyn. How does Garriga look to you?
Well, he seems to be waiting a little bit more. I mean, maybe going back into that counter mode that he was in the first round after being dropped. But, you know, this is one of those unpredictable fights where you never know what a guy's thinking and you never know what he's going to do. That's the great thing about this sport.
28-27 Nova on Eric Raskin's scorecard. 10-8 Nova with a knockdown in round 3.
You know, they say it's very common in boxing when a man is hurt, a man can be very dangerous. And both guys got hurt tonight, so both guys are really dangerous right now.
On to the second professional bout for Nova and the Garriga. Once again.
Step back, step back. Step back. Hey, stop holding. Step back.
Eric Daly, the referee, telling Garriga to stop. Holding out to Abraham Nova.
No, 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 no.
Looked like he slipped, went down to a knee. And they continue. Midway through round 4, scheduled for 6.
Both guys are going for bombs right now. They're abandoning their jab, they're abandoning the basic fundamental shots, and they just want the knockout.
Nova has Garriga up against the ropes. Now for the final minute of round 4.
Garriga needs to keep his hands up. He's punching with his hands from his waist. That's an easy move to get countered off of. He needs to punch from his chin and bring it back to his chin with the tight guard.
Does it look tired?
He looks a little tired. I mean, Nova invested a little bit early on to the body, but he probably still hurt more than anything from that knockdown previous round.
Each fighter going down over the first 3 rounds. Nova in the second round, Garriga in the third. 10 seconds remaining in round 4.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. Time. Oh, hit that bell.
Trigger, defend, attack, but all you do is just touch him, just touch him.
Back in Brooklyn, Kenny Albert, current WBA middleweight champ Daniel Jacobs,
Wipe
Eric
that corner
Raskin,
up.
and Dave Briggs. Round 5 scheduled for 6 in the lightweight division. Abraham Nova from Albany, New York, now fights out of Braintree, Massachusetts. And Puerto Rico native Wilfredo Garriga fighting in the United States for the first time. Nova went down in round 2 and then returned the favor in round 3.
Suéltalo, suéltalo. Let's go. Break. Mira, vamos. Step back.
Eric Raskin, how did you see round 4?
I gave the 4th to Nova. He was stronger after Garriga was still struggling a bit following that knockdown at the end of the 3rd. So the 4th round went to Nova 10-9. I have him up 38-36. He just has a little more energy at this point, more aggressive, moving in, maybe trying to end this and not let it go the distance.
You agree, Daniel?
I agree. I think he was right on point with that. Although we cannot count Garriga out, as we've seen in the previous rounds, that he's patient, but he's effective with the counter punching. So if he can get his leg back under it, he can probably get back into this fight. But it's only 2 more rounds, so we're going to have to do something fairly soon.
Now, Garriga has never fought past the 5th round in his professional career. Another flurry by Nova.
Work out of it, work out of it.
Now he looked to push Garriga
That's it, no more.
into the ropes.
No more holding.
And now another warning for Garriga about the holding from the referee, Eric Daly. Midway through round 5, scheduled for 6 in Brooklyn.
The combination from Nova. He's landing now.
Back again. Another nice combination from Nova.
Garriga just landed a nice counter shot and has Nova on his back.
Heels to that left from Garriga. Now Garriga becomes the aggressor.
Don't hold him, Nova, don't hold him.
You can not count this guy out. Every time we think he's gonna go down and he's hurt, he comes back with a nice shot as he lands a huge left hook on the head of Nova.
He's starting over with that left. Now has Nova up against the ropes. So he's
done. This could be an upset, Kenny. Nova needs to hold on.
30 seconds remaining in round 5.
I got you.
So another late flurry by Garriga. He seems to get stronger and stronger as the round moves on.
I got it.
It's
Watch the
almost as
forearm.
if he needs to get hurt in order to come back and hurt his opponent.
Nova able to get out of the way of that one.
Cinco segundos.
Round 5.
Time.
So a big flurry towards the end of the round from Wilfredo Garriga, stunning Abraham Nova, who went down in round 2, and then it was Garriga who hit the canvas in round 3. Another look at what took place late in that 5th round.
Man, it just, as you can see, Nova was doing exactly what he wanted to do until the patient Garriga came with the left hook, and he had him on his heels going backwards, and it's almost as if he was done, but he had strong legs and he was moving, avoiding those strong shots.
They're both giving the fans their money's worth here at Coney Island.
Unbelievable action. I'm sure these fans didn't expect this type of action tonight, but they're definitely getting their money worth.
So Garriga will pass the 5th round for the first time in his professional career, and Nova.
All right, check us out. Let's go, coach.
Professional action.
Let's go, coach. Come on.
A look at the punches in round 5.
Let's go.
Nova landing 32%.
Let's go.
Garriga at 20%.
No. Come here. Come here, guys. Let's touch him up. Good job, guys. There you go. There you go.
6th and final round. Abraham Nova grew up in Albany, New York. And Wilfredo Garriga out of Puerto Rico. Giving round 5 to Garriga, so Nova with the slight edge, 47-46.
You know, Kenny, this round is going to be the deciding factor on who wins this fight. Both fighters need to understand they need to lay it out all on the line tonight, right now at this very moment.
Round 6.
Nova seems to have his feet under him, but you know, being 1-0, you can still see those amateur mistakes that he makes with those defensive laps that he has, with moving so fast with his hands down. See, in the pros, you have to be careful that because you have smaller guards and no headgear, so he needs to be very wary of that. But
close to 200 amateur bouts, record of 167 and 11. 65 knockout, 5-time New York Golden Gloves champion. This is 2nd pro bout.
it's a good test for him, Kenny.
Almost stunned late in round 2. But he's been able to bounce back. He knocked down Garriga in round 3. Garriga had the edge in round 5. Down to the final minute.
Good shot, good attempt.
40 seconds remaining. Big shot by Garriga down to the final. Ball left by Nova. Seconds of the 6th and final round. Abraham Nova and Wilfredo Garriga go the distance and entertain the fans here on Coney Island. Both fighters knocked down in the early rounds. It was Garriga stunning Nova with the left in round 2. And then in the 3rd round, Nova sends Garriga to the canvas. The decision when we return. Back in Brooklyn, we'll look at Abraham Nova, his 2nd pro bout, and Wilfredo Garriga fighting in the United States for the first time. Nova winning his first bout with a first round knockout. Garriga coming in at 3-2 with 1 draw. How would you score it, Daniel?
You know, it's really hard to see exactly how the judges scored this fight, but I give Nova the edge slightly. This was a very competitive fight, and every time we counted Garriga out when he was hurt, he came back and showed why he had that true grit. So it'd be interesting to see what the judges haven't scored, but in my opinion, I give the slight edge to Nova.
Big smile on Nova's face. And Garriga, his first 6 fights, all back home in Puerto Rico, following 150 amateur fights. Started boxing at the age of 9. Nova grew up in a family of boxers. His father and 4 brothers were all boxers. Nova also played high school football. Time for the decision to ring announcer Ray Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we go to the scorecards. Here are your score totals. Judge at ringside, Anthony Paolillo, scores the bout 56-56, a draw. Overruled by judges Bernard Bruni and Robert Perez, who scored the bout 57-55 for your winner by majority decision, Abraham Supernova.
Abraham Nova, the winner by majority decision over Wilfredo Garriga. So Nova now 2-0 as a pro. Exciting action here in Brooklyn with friends and family on hand. Nova knocked down in round 2, and then he came back in the 3rd round with the knockdown of Garriga.